Sally, I'm wondering why you picked the 60s in particular to set this latest film of yours, Ginger Rosa, and what your memories are of that particular time.
Well, I think importantly it's the early 60s, 1962, and it's in a way before the 60s as we think of it. And of course people at that time didn't know that what was going to happen in the 60s was going to come. So it's a transition time. It's a time when things are open and mutable and dangerous because it was the height of the Cold War, and in the Cuban Missile Crisis it seemed like there wouldn't be a future. So to set a very personal story in that time felt like a very intense and accurate thing to do for the intimate side of a story. My own memories, I was a child during the Cuban Missile Crisis, and I remember it very acutely. I was really, really scared that there wouldn't be a world tomorrow.
And you say it is a very personal story, and we get very kind of up close and personal with Elle Fanning, don't we, in particular, because there's lots of close-ups of her as well. I wondered what sort of quality she brings to the piece as an actress, do you think?
She is simply stunning. She is one of the most open and focused and professional actors I've ever worked with, and age really is irrelevant. Of course, though, she's highly experienced because she's been working since she was 2. So she brings this extraordinary mixture of amazing experience, and yet with all this kind of openness and sort of freshness and transparency of youth.
And she has a marvellous relationship on screen as well with Alice Englert, doesn't she? How did you go about bringing that bond, that coaxing those performances out as a director?
For me, it's all about building one-on-one relationships with each actor and building up trust, real trust. I love them, I respect them, and then I bring them together. And these two were such lovely individuals and so generous and helpful with each other that they really hit it off right from the beginning, and they had a lot of fun together, I think, and learnt from each other too, because they were so different.
And it's a very different film in a way from so many of your others, isn't it? Has that been a very conscious decision for you to move in that direction?
It has, because I'm not really interested in repeating myself and treading where I've been before. I want to learn and grow too, and in this case I wanted to learn how to be more accessible for an audience, how to be simpler, more direct, and see if it worked,